Hey everyone. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you guys what I keep in my travel pencil case. I'm starting to get back into drawing more again. Usually I get into drawing, then I get off and then get in, get off, get in. But I'm trying to be more consistent. So I got this case so that I can basically take my whatever I need with me and have enough of it, as you can see, to fit whatever I need in here just in case I need something at any given moment. So I got this pencil case from Amazon and I think it was on sale for like, I think it was like $9. I think normally it's like 13 or something like that, but I got it on sale. So it has this little pocket in the front here, and I just keep a paper towel just so I can wipe my water brush on. That's the only thing I have in here, in that part. So the front, I have my little, mini ruler, and it unfolds to a regular size ruler. And I believe I got this from, there's a store that is in California. It's in downtown. It's in Little Tokyo. I don't quite remember the name of the store, but it's like a Japanese bookstore, but it's also like a stationery store. And so it has drawing things for drawing and things like that. So I got that from there. And I'm just getting a little notebook so I could put some, if I need to write anything down to show you guys, I have something here on the side. So that's what's in, that's the only thing in that part. I don't keep a lot of things in this part. I also have my M&R sharpener, though I'm debating on if I really need this in here because usually I would sharpen the things I need before I, leave my house. And then I just have some mini post-it notes just in case I need to write stuff down. So that's what's in the front pockets. And they're really sturdy pockets too. I like them. So in this part, it's like a little flap. So I keep my, lead pencils, mechanical pencils in this part. For some reason, when I was getting ready to say lead pencils, I was like, that's not right. That can't be the right term. I mean, I think the right term is mechanical pencils, but I've been calling them lead pencils for so long. But basically, same thing. So I keep those in there, and I have a variety of different ones. So this is the Pilot S3 series, and this is in 0.4. And I usually, what I do, I put, if you can hear that, I put lead in there before I leave. And this one is really small. This one is, I use it mainly for fine details, but this is the Pilot S3 series. I don't know if it's so small you guys can't even see. Okay, so that's that one there. And this is in 0.4. So I have that one, and usually, like I said, I just use it for really fine details. I also have, a couple of the S3 series. So this one here is in 0.5, and this one is in 0.3. And in this 0.3, I think it's just 0.3 lead. Let's see. Yep. This one's in 0.3. And in the 0.5, in that one, I have my blue lead. That's 3. I don't know how I'm writing today. This one's in 05, but in blue. And occasionally I will sketch in blue. But it's just really light, like a light blue. So I have that one in there. And then I have, this one is becoming one of my favorites. This is the Kurudu Toga in 05. This one's by Uni. And I like this one because the lead is going to be always sharp. So when you write, every time you write and you lift this off the paper and you go to write again, the lead rotates. So I like this one because it's very consistent. So this is by Uni. And I said Kurudu Toga. This is in 05. I want to get another one in a different, like a smaller size. Hopefully, I can find one. I think for the first 3 I showed you, I got them at that same stationery store. I went there a lot in my free time. So I got a lot of different, you know, pens and pencils and things from there. So this is the Stein. This is by Pentel in 0.3. And I didn't get this one from that store, but I got it from a similar store by my house. And it was also a Japanese stationery store. And they had pretty much the same things. Well, this one was more of like a stationery and gift shop. The other one was more like stationery and bookstore. So, but they had a lot of tools for drawing and things like that. And this pencil, I've had it for so long, I don't know where I got it from, but I know it's a 0.9 lead, and I guess it's called Easy Grip. That's all I can see because all the other text that's on the pencil has rubbed off. I've had this since high school, so I don't remember where I got it from, who I got it from, or anything about this pencil. But I like it because, like I said, it's a 0.9, and I can like sketch with this one, or I can use it for fine details, and it's really smooth also. Plus it has a built-in little rubber grip thing. It does have an eraser. It's not very used, and I'm going to continue to keep it that way because it's probably for a good reason. I probably didn't like it, but the pencil itself was really good. So moving along those lines, on the back side here, there is some pockets, but I don't keep anything in there as of right now. But I just cram everything in this part of my pencil case. So starting off, I guess I can let me just take everything out so I'm not just rattling noises in your ear. Just smooth everything over to the side. And this thing is packed because like I said, I want to make sure I have everything I need when I'm on the go, and I don't want to be like, oh man, I left it at home, you know? So this is the Black Wing, and this is the matte, and this is the one where you can like change the eraser out or something like that. I got this also from a stationery store. This one came from the one in downtown. I don't use this pencil a lot yet. I want to. It's really dark. The lead is really dark, and I probably should use it more like when I'm sketching, or after I do the sketch and I want to put like more not permanent, but more defined lines. I need to use this, but I don't use it a lot. I need to practice it. And then I have These are the Derwent sketching pencils, and these are, I don't use these that much either. I use the light wash and the dark wash. I don't really use the one in the middle that much, but basically they're water soluble. So sometimes, like if I'm sketching and I know I want the background to be dark, I'll put down some of this and I'll just throw some water on it so I don't have to sit and scribble the whole background. And they are in, well, this one's HB, the light wash. The medium wash is 4B and the dark wash is 8B. So we'll just do like a dark wash here. I'll show you. I'll just put some down. I hope it works in this notebook because it's just regular notebook paper. But let me just bring this up. I could just zoom in, but so you see how it just dissolves with the water, and it does it very nicely too. So it's nice and smooth. There's no like, what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I mean? There's no streak lines or uneven lines or anything like that. So I do like those. And it came in a set of 6. So I got 2 light washes, 2 medium washes, and 2 dark washes. Another thing I have in here, I have a lot of pencils because I like to sketch in pencil. It's not very often that I sketch in pen. So I have the Mitsubishi High Uni, and I have one in 9H and 6H, and I love these. I actually, when I visit California, I want to go to the store, and these I got from the one in downtown. So I wanna, when I go home, well, when I go back to California, that's where I'm from, I want to make a trip there. So this is the 6H, and that's very light. And this is the 9H. And these are the Mitsubishi High Uni. And you can, as you can see, they're very, very light. You can't even really see anything because they're such a hard pencil. And I'm finding that I kind of like the harder pencils because they're light. I can put as much pressure down and it's not going to get very dark. And this one is becoming literally my main pencil that I sketch with. And I definitely need to go to California and pick up some of these because this one I noticed is becoming my favorite to sketch with. And when it's gone, I'm going to be sad. And this is my only one. This is the Tombow Mono drafting pencil. This is the high precision drafting pencil, and this is in 3H. I almost wrote on the same spot I put the other one. So this is the Tombow high precision, and I just keep an eraser on the end because it doesn't have one. It didn't come with one. It's just a regular pencil. So that one's like a perfect in between of light and dark. So I sketch with that one a lot. So I do have I have another pencil, more pencils in here, but they're kind of just scattered all over the place. Okay, there's no rhyme or reason to my my pencil case. It's just stuff I think I'm gonna need is thrown in there. This is the Prismacolor Verithin, and this is in the crimson red. This is also a good one to sketch with because sometimes I do sketch in red. Just sometimes I'll sketch in red and blue first and then go over it with the pencil, like a regular pencil. I put Chris, oh my goodness, crimson. Okay, I'll go over it with a regular pencil, and then you can barely see like the red and the blue, because there's the red and then the blue is in the, I think the blue is, I forgot what lead it is. I want to say uni, but I'm not 100% sure. And then following along, I have the Pilot Re-X grip in 05. And I keep red lead in this one also. And they're both erasable. This red is a little lighter than the very thin. And it also comes with an eraser, but I don't use it a lot. And I don't use it really with the red because it stains the eraser and I'm weird like that. So I don't use it a lot. But there is that one. And I keep a white Prismacolor in here because you just never know when you're going to need a white Prismacolor. Seems like it's always needed around for something. But I also keep a white Arteza gel pen in here. And this is in, I was going to say this is in white. I mean, obviously, this is 0.6 as far as, you know, the tip. So I keep that. And then I also keep the Uniball Signal. This is the Japanese one. I have the English one too, but for some reason that one doesn't work as well as this one. So this is my only Japanese version of it. I need to get some more because my English one or US one doesn't work all the time, and I need consistency. So I also keep a Arteza acrylic marker, a black one. I need to probably put a white one in here, but for now I think I have enough white. But just in case I need a black acrylic marker, this one's in I think fine or extra fine. I don't remember which one it is, and it doesn't say, but it's just an Arteza acrylic marker in space black. And it has the plastic nibs too, so I like it. So I have some fine liners here, and I keep quite a bit of different tips for those. So this is the Micron, this is the PN. I don't know what the PN stands for. I assume plastic nib, but don't quote me because that's just been my guess. I'm not 100% sure. But the nib is plastic, to be fair. So it could be. And I like this one because it's very smooth. It's very consistent. It's not like space. You know, I can write very smooth with it. So I can do regular, you know, lining of my work, or I can write with that one. It really doesn't matter because of the nib. This one's a Copic multi-liner and 0.05 in sepia. And I also got this from that store I was telling you about. I got a lot of my drawing things from that store. So this nib is extremely small. Like, it's so small I don't even know if you can see it compared to the metal part. But it is very, 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 very small. And sometimes I sketch with this one, even though I know I shouldn't because the nib on this one isn't replaceable. But it's very, 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 very small. And this one's in 0.05. But I know I shouldn't sketch with it. But sometimes I'll line my work in it too. But usually I just sketch with it when I feel like it. It's replaceable. It's not like a like the other ones I'm about to show you. So I have a whole full set of the Copic multi-liner SP. And these, the ink and the nibs are replaceable. So the only ones I keep in my case with me, oh, and I think this is like metal or something too, or stainless steel. and whereas this one is just plastic. So it feels really nice, and they're not heavy either. So I have the whole set, but the only ones I keep in my case is the 0.2, the 0.5, which is pretty normal size nib. This one is like my neutral one. That's what I call it. I also keep the 0.7, which is like the behemoth nib for me. This one is like really big. I don't use it that often unless I want really thick lines. And then this one's in 0.05. So this one's just like that Copic one, the plastic one I showed you. I also have it in like 0.03. There's a brush nib. There is all kinds of stuff. And I'm not great with the brush nib one, so I don't even use it. I prefer just, regular lines when it comes to lining my work and things like that. I also keep an ink pen in here just in case I need to write some things. So far I've not needed to, so it's a brand new pen. This is the Sarasa Clip by Zebra in 04. These are like my favorite pens. I have my favorite color to use is the brown one. I don't keep this in my case, but I'm just showing you guys I have, my favorite pen. So I was running low, so my mom went and got me a blue one. She got me a brown one, and she got me a gray one as well. So I'm set on these for a while because I was sad when my other brown one was running out. And it finally ran out on me and finally gave in, so I have some backups. But I keep the blue one in my pencil case. So I also have some erasers. And my favorite erasers are the Tombow Mono Zero erasers. And so this one is the round tip one. And it's very, very, very tiny, so it's really good in the small details. It's like ultra, I think it's like ultra fine or 2 point something it said on the package. And then this one is like kind of the, I guess square. I mean, it's not really square anymore, but it's like, I call it the square one. But it's also equally very tiny, but it's just a different shape. And I also keep the plastic mono eraser. This one is just the black one. And this one is like I use for like wide areas, but sometimes I use it for small ones too. This is like my favorite eraser. So I keep this one in here. I think I have a white one like this somewhere, but I like the black one better. So that's the one I keep with me. And I also have my kneaded eraser that I keep in this little Ziploc bag so that it doesn't get stuck to anything and get all weird and sticky in my pencil case, because that would be really gross and I can't. So I also keep some water brushes in here. This one kind of interchangeably, like when I'm at home I'll use it, but I'm gonna keep this one in my pencil case. This is the Faber-Castell. And then I have the Kuretake one, and I have the smallest one. And I also have the very smallest Arteza one, which I'm debating because this one sometimes leaks. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this in my pencil case long term or not. Or I need to find the other one that I have, because I have two of them. So I need to find the other one that doesn't leak. I just don't know what I did with it. It's in this it's in this paintbrush thing somewhere, but I have so many random paintbrushes. I don't know where it is. But as long as I keep the cap on it, it's fine. And then I have just a roll of washi tape that I keep in there as well. So those are my main things that I keep in there. But right now I also have a couple of Holbeins in here because I am working on a picture for It's like a little project. I'm trying to follow through with some of the kind of sketches that I do, just a few, like the ones that I really like. And this is kind of the color scheme I think I want to go with for the one I'm working on. So when I get to the part of me, figuring out what I want the colors to be, then I have them right here, or I have, just kind of a start of them. And then, I'll just, usually when I have my kind of like color scheme, I'll put those colors, whatever colors I'm working on for whatever project I'm working on, I'll put those colors in here, a couple of color pencils, or sometimes I will put some markers. So I also have markers, same color scheme, same project. So depending on what I want to take for that day, like sometimes I might want to swatch it next to the picture. So let me just show you the picture that I'm working on, because it's in its kind of final thumbnail stage, so I can show you guys. So this one here, I want to do a hot chocolate stand picture. So I went through like some thumbnails and the swatching of the colors and things like that. So when I'm ready to actually put it on a regular, watercolor paper and color it and do all of that thing, I have the colors kind of picked out, and I'm going to use my Holbeins because they're, I think, aside from my Derwents, which I don't think has any pastels, not really, but these are light fast. So when I do it, if if I decide to sell the final piece, then I know that it'll be a-okay with the Holbeins being colored with the Holbeins, and then watercolors and things like that. So I also, along those lines, I have this watercolor tin, and what I noticed is that the Neo 2s fit in here. So I also have some colors picked out for that same project in Neo 2s, and I will also sometimes bring those along with me. Just really depends on what where I'm going, and if I'm going to be able to use, break out the Neos and things like that. Sometimes I'm able to, sometimes I'm not. And I also have my watercolor set, which is I'm currently still working on, and it's not final. The colors aren't final, but I am working on kind of like, I'm redoing my main watercolor set. So for now, those are the colors, but sometimes I will also take this with me too. If I'm not working on a project and I just want to take some colors along with me, I will either take that one, or if I don't feel like carrying that one, I will take the tiny one. So those are the things that I keep in, around in my pencil case when I travel and things like that. So I'm still kind of taking things, putting things in there, taking things out. And for now, I like the way the setup is. I haven't had, been able to say, oh, I left this at home, or, oh, I should have brought this. I think I have everything I need in here. I have an ink pen, erasers, pencils, liners, just like the main essentials that I need in here. And then I'll take my, I call it my main sketchbook, because this is the one that I want to finish. So when I'm, out and about, this is what I'm carrying. So as of right now, every day, this is what I'm carrying. And it's, pretty compact. It's not heavy. It doesn't take up a lot of space in my bag. So I think it's a pretty good little setup I have going. And I just wanted to share it with you guys, since I'm going to be sharing, some of my art journey here as well on my channel. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching what I keep and my pencil case. And I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good day.